morning, Guam, and thank you for joining us today on Fit AF. I'm here with Claire Calvo, owner of Synergy, and we are at the Dusit. We're going to go around and check out one of her classes here.
Half a day. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, so today we're here at the Dusit every morning at 9 a.m. Synergy offers yoga classes in the beautiful outdoor lobby area. And so if you're a Dusit guest or if you're a Synergy member, you're welcome to come down any morning at 9 a.m. And if you're not, then there's just a drop-in.
Okay, there's actually a class going on right now, and we were just going to scope it out a bit. We don't want to disrupt too much. It's also Good Friday, so this is like the perfect day to do yoga. I think this is a great way to start your day. So let's just go on down here. So what got you to start yoga?
Well, it really helped me out for like basically everything that we've offered at Synergy, or that at least I have recommended that we start, are things that have been really instrumental in my life that has helped me through. I was living in LA for many years, so yoga was really instrumental for me when I was like a dancer and a Taekwondo instructor out in the States. It was something that brought not just physical well-being but mental, emotional, like holistic well-being into my life, because I was so centered just on like physical. And when I stepped into yoga, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a way to actually incorporate mental, emotional, and physical strength, balance, flexibility, all of that.
I've done a couple of yoga classes, nothing compared to what you've done, obviously, but I've noticed that it really does help when you're playing sports and stuff. You're less prone to getting injuries, and the recovery time is so much quicker.
So here's a class going on right now with one of our instructors, Jelena. And like today, you never know what you're going to expect. Some days you'll see a lot of like local like members, and then other days you'll see, I think today's primarily mostly Dusit guests. But it's a nice mixture of the two. And the thing is, because a lot of times when it's like the hotel guests, they don't speak English, some of them, but we try to keep it as hands-on and as more demonstrational. Like, as you could see, she's showing a lot of the moves, because if they can't understand what we're saying, it makes most sense to just show them, what we're the asanas. And it's an open level class, so that's the other thing, is like we have to make sure we're accommodating everyone from the beginner to like advanced. And because there's possibly language barriers, we do more demonstrative and on hand-on adjustments than speaking the whole time.
Okay, so I know we're not going to be actually joining this class. We're going to take our session down to the beach area. Is that where you wanted to go?
Through here, we can walk through this back stairwell, and we can go down and you guys could get a private.
A private session. Okay, let's be very quiet. I really like how yoga classes, the ones that are outside, I think it feels a lot better too than doing it indoors, right?
Anything and everything. Oh, well, when it comes to like, if my students in class liked being out in the sun, I would have every single class I teach outside, just because I love being outdoors. Even when inside, I don't turn the air conditioner on, and for some people that's a little too hot and intense and muggy. But I just, when your muscles are cold, they're tight, you're more prone to injury. So I feel like when you're outside in the humidity, or if you're inside and don't have the air conditioner on, it's being way more kind to your body and to your muscles.
It's easier to stretch.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll be here by the beach.
Where did you want to set up?
We could either stay on the grass here, or if you want to, we could go onto the sand. Up to you.
Whichever you're more comfortable with.
It's flat right here.
Okay.
So we could just.
We'll get a better ground.
Some of
I
the
know.
Come on, guys. Let's try
Let's clean our beaches, guys.
Yeah, for
Join
real.
us next week Saturday.
And if I'm out here, what's going on next Saturday?
Oh, we're having a beach cleanup.
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
Every time I come out to the beach, you want me to hold this? Sorry. So this is perfect. We're like out here looking at the ocean. This will be very reflective and meditative for our practice. So what we'll do is we'll start with a pranayama, which is breathing exercise.
Okay.
And then,
Here, I'll put your mat
oh,
down.
thanks. And usually I just do this without a mat if I'm out in nature. But thank goodness today I brought my mats because
You're gonna need it.
all the beer bottle caps and cigarettes. Yeah, we got to do better. Okay, so we're going to start with, you can take your shoes off. And we'll start on a seated position. So before I start a yoga class, I usually, well, it's part of the yoga session, is we'll start with pranayama, which is prana being like life force energy, basically air, life force. So it's a breathing exercise. And yama means control of, so controlling the breath. So this is the biggest component of yoga. A lot of people, I think we see, and I'm guilty of it, I'll put like poses on Instagram or Facebook or whatever of, like what people would look at and be like, okay, that's just contort, you're basically like, it's just showing flexibility and like doing headstands, handstands and whatnot. But the thing is, that is like 1% of what the totality of yoga is. Yoga is really just about, we do all these different poses, whether they're something, even if something, for people might think that this is a simple pose, but for someone who has like a really busy mind, like me, like most of us, this is probably one of the hardest poses, to just sit in stillness, right. Just being in the moment and just following your breath. So, and the thing is, when it comes to like doing all those like intense poses of like headstands, handstands, whatever contortionist type pose, the point is to bring yourself to those uncomfortable, challenging situations on the mat to prepare you for things off the mat, so that you're in these poses, whether you're in like something that's requiring more balance or more like upper body strength or whatever it is, but to not allow your flame to flicker, to stay still, right? To stay with your breath, to stay calm. Because I think that's the main, and then I think that's the main thing for everyone is a lot of people turn to yoga because they feel it's a stress reliever. And the whole point of, and then that's what it's about. It's a stress reliever is because we're putting through ourselves through these seemingly challenging poses, postures, and trying to stay with our breath, staying centered, staying in the moment, and staying calm. And that's a wonderful trait to be able to go through life, going through challenge. I mean, who doesn't go through challenging situations, right? And come across like confrontational situations, but to stay in your center and not allowing your flame to flicker or burn out, right? So we're gonna start here. But if you stay with your breath and centered and balanced, and that's the thing, it's like not just the physical practice of physical flexibility, balance, strength, but it's more so even or just as much as the mental strength, flexibility, and balance. So we're gonna start with on a seated pose. So to whatever's comfortable, just be mindful that your shoulders are rolled back, chest lifted. Bring your chin parallel to the earth. Just close your eyes. And usually I'll be doing this with you, but since I'm holding this and all this is going on.
I know, we need one of those head mics.
That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. So, pass it over. Okay, so.
Oh, you're
Oh
gonna
no,
hold
it's
it?
okay. I could just guide her through it. Okay.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
another yogi, long time pioneer yogi, Linda Craig.
Hi, neighbor.
So we're gonna start with our pranayama practice, and shoulders are back, chest lifted, and we're just gonna close our eyes, bring our palms to our laps, seal your lips, and we're just gonna inhale and exhale through the nose. Okay, so nothing fancy, nothing forced, just basically breathing in and out through the nose. And the reason being that it's only through the nose is you're able, even through your exhale, you're still containing some of the oxygen, right? The exchange of gases. So we're gonna inhale and exhale through the nose. And just be conscientious that with each exhale is the same length as your inhale. A lot of times we'll take a big breath inhale and just a little exhale. So you want to have an even exchange. Everything is about balance, right? So we inhale fully, feel the chest rise and expand. And with each exhale, feel the chest draw back and collapse. Just like we're sitting here at the beach in the ocean with the waves, we're inhaling, a wave comes in, exhaling, wave flows out. And so now we're going to bring our breath deeper to the lower chambers of our lungs. So we're going to feel, instead of the chest, down to the belly. With each inhale, feel the belly expand and rise. And with each exhale, feel the belly draw back and collapse. Simple breathing in and out. Nothing fancy, nothing forced, just breathing in and out through the nose and just feeling the expansion with each inhale and feeling with each exhale the contraction. Even exchange of expansion and contraction. So we don't really, and just keep with this just at your own pace, following your breath. And I'm just touching on the subject of breath. You know, we don't really think about how important it is because we take it for granted. We wake up and we're breathing. But, you know, we can go weeks without eating. We could go days without drinking water. But with breath, we could only go a few minutes. So it's important that we really practice and hone in on the quality of breath that we're bringing in. You know, they say cancer can't survive in a highly oxygenated environment. So we really want to take full, pure, deep inhales and completely release and exhale any stale energy. So now we're going to hold the breath. We're going to take an inhale. And at the top of your breath, lower the chin down to your chest. And we're going to, there's two holds. We're going to, at our first chakra, so down at your perineum, so as if you're like squeezing, you know, as if you need to use the bathroom, but you're like holding it back. And then we're going to do the same with our Jalangar, with our throat. Feel as if the tongue is pressing up against the roof of your mouth. Holding it here, just holding, containing the breath. Holding. Just a little longer. Sometimes it's not until you stop that you truly appreciate the presence of something. Okay, lift the chin, release the root lock, release the throat, take a little more breath in, and exhale completely.
I'm already relaxed.
Good. Now taking your right hand, bring it to your third eye center. So your index and middle finger right between the eyebrows. Now we're going to do alternating nostril breathing. So this is going to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain. So plugging the left nostril, we're going to inhale right for 4. Hold at the top, belly is full. Exhale left for 8. Long exhale. Inhale left for 4. Hold at the top, belly is full. Exhale right for 8. Taking it for one more round, inhale right. Hold at the top, belly is full. Exhale left. Last one, inhale left. Hold at the top. Exhale right for 8. Good, release your hand down, take a full breath, inhale. And exhale.
I've never done that one before.
You have or
I was
haven't?
confused. I was like,
But did
no,
you-
I haven't, but it felt good. I'm like tired now.
Yeah, so basically it's supposed to bring you to like a centered and calmness. So those are more, we're going to do some of the asanas, the physical practices, but before we do, so those are more exercises to center you, calm you, but whenever you feel like you need energy, there are also, and maybe before we do this, we could do some of that, but we'll just do 3 rounds of, this is something that I've incorporated into my practice. I've actually learned this one at a Tony Robbins conference. He had Wim Hof, the Iceman, there, and it was incredible. So this is one of the breathing techniques that I learned there. And then I also looked back, and I'm taking all this off because it's a little, this is more about energy building. So if ever you're feeling tired, like if you're at work and you're just, or after you eat a big lunch and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just want to take a nap.
Every
But you
day.
need, yeah, but you need energy. So this one is, you could stay forward, but, or you could face me. So basically, it's the same thing, shoulders back, tall chest, tailbone rooted to the earth, crown reaching to the sky. So it's gonna be 3 rounds of 30. We're gonna come up here like this. Do you have a cold or anything? Do you need to blow your nose or?
I think I'm fine.
And blowing out? Okay. Usually I'll say, grab a Kleenex, blow your nose before this one. So we inhale. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of 30.
Okay.
So and then after each round, it's a breath of fire. So we're gonna, it's going to be lion's breath. So it's, so you stick out, that's why it's better for facing each other than the camera. People are like, what the? So we'll just be facing, so we'll do 30 and then I'll say lion's breath and we'll go, releasing any and all stuck energy, right?
Okay.
So inhale. Oh, just through the nose. Good. So you stick the tongue out, releasing all stuck, blocked
Wow,
energy.
that one was.
So that's round 1.
Oh my God, we're
So
doing.
2 more.
Okay.
So we're counting 30, and the exhale is coming down through the
Okay.
nose. Power out. Okay, inhale. Good, round 2. And usually when I do that lion's breath, I think, it's a full moon today or tonight. It's like a Libra full moon, and it's like all the things that you want to release and let go of. That's that powerful, like, letting go,
Okay.
releasing, okay?
I know.
Because-
I feel like I'm still holding back. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that last one, just whatever it is, physically, mentally, emotionally, you want to release, let go. And you could even make that, it's called lion's breath, so it's like releasing like the Agni, the fire.
Okay.
So last round,
Try.
inhale. Good. Awesome. Now we'll get to our asana practice. So we'll just do this quickly. We'll do a
Okay.
few cow and cat. So plant your palms shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers. Look back to your knees and your ankles. Bring them hip distance apart. So feel the crown of your head reach towards the ocean. Tailbone reaching back towards the building. So it's strong arms, strong legs. We're going to inhale, gaze up for cow. Arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine, gaze in towards the belly. Good. Inhale, gaze up for cow. Arching. Exhale, round the spine for cat, gazing inwards. And just take this at your own pace, following your breath. A lot of times when I lead a yoga practice, I'll just let all the practitioners know that, take it at your pace, at your time. Just so long as you're following your breath, let your breath be your teacher, guiding you. If you find that your breath through a yoga practice ever becomes choppy or shallow, take that as a sign that you need to maybe like modify or take a little break. Good, come back to a neutral spine. Crown of the head reaching forward. Look down to your left thumb. Inhale, right hand forward, palm faced in. Exhale, kick your left leg back. Flex your left foot. Engage in your core, suck your belly button back to your spine. Beautiful. Keep your gaze down. Good. Suck your belly button in, back towards the spine, flexing the foot. Nice. Breathing deeply here for 3.
Grab the mic.
Breathing deeply for 3. Nice. Strengthening the core. 2. 1 more breath. Lift the limbs a little higher. Exhale, release down. Good. Nice, Ash. Take it to the other side. Now look down to your right thumb. Left hand reaches forward. Palm faces in. Inhale. Exhale, kick your right foot back. Flex your right foot. Good. Engage in your core. Gazing down. Steady breath. Steady gaze for 3. Nice. Suck your belly button back to your spine. Be mindful that the spine is not dipping between the shoulder blades. Good. Steady breath. 1 more breath here. Inhale, lift the limbs a little higher. Exhale, release down. Nice. Now just organically move around to whatever feels good for you. So moving the shoulders, the hips, the neck.
Dang.
Yeah, whatever feels right for you.
How to move it like that.
Yeah, just whatever feels good. You could, even what we were just doing, the cat and cow. Stretching out the neck, stay with your breath. Good, come back center. Plant your palms. So once again, make sure they're shoulder distance apart. Look back to your knees. Tuck your toes, inhale. Exhale, knees come off. Reach tailbone to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. So it's a first down dog, so it's always important to keep your knees slightly bent. Heels reaching down towards the earth. Good. Chest reaching back towards the thighs. Very nice. Tailbone reaching towards the sky. Beautiful. Breathing deeply here. Breathing into all areas of tightness or holding. With each exhale, release and let go a little more. Good. And now just pedal your legs back and forth. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, bend your right. Take it at your own pace, following your breath.
This feels so good though.
Good. Consciously bring your breath to those areas where you feel tightness. So when I say that, basically just visualize with each inhale, you're taking that prana, taking that energy to those areas where you feel any tension, any tightness. Good. Both legs straight. Take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep your palms and feet right where they are. We're going to shift forward to plank high push-up. Inhale, plank high push-up. Exhale, lower the knees. Elbows. Now we're going to take it for snake. Chin, chest, hip slides through for snake. Little baby cobra. Sit back, child's pose. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Taking it one more round. Inhale, plank high push-up. Exhale, lower the knees. Elbows, chin, chest, hips slides through for snake, baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. One more round. Inhale, plank high push-up. Exhale, drop the knees. Elbows, slide through for snake, chin, chest, hips, baby cobra. Sit back, child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now look forward, step your right foot forward, left heel spins flat. So align, bring your left heel down, heel to heel alignment. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale here, drop the shoulders. Nice, very nice. Whatever, you've done a lot of yoga. Look at
I
her.
have
You're
not.
natural. Good.
I'm like
Very nice. I mean, look at this alignment. Are you
sore
kidding me?
already.
Good alignment. So knee over ankle. Your hips are square, shoulders square. Beautiful. Every part of that back foot plugged to the earth. Nice. Put your hands to the heart center. Open up warrior two. Right hand forward, left back. Shoulders roll back. Tuck the tailbone under. So be mindful we're not popping out the booty. Tuck under. Gaze beyond your right middle finger. Steady breath, steady gaze. So keep your gaze
Grab the mic back.
right here. Keep your gaze right at your right middle finger. Steady breath, steady gaze. Nice, very good. Now right palm faces up. Touch that back hand down. Reach back. Reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Breathing into your right torso. Nice. Girl, you're a natural yogi. Stay with your breath.
So not flexible.
You're doing great. But see, that's the thing. People are like, I can't go to yoga class. I'm not flexible. I'm like, it has nothing to do with flexibility. That's the whole point of taking it. It's a practice. Good. Now bring your right hand down to the outside of your right foot. Reaching the left hand to the sky. Yeah. So now, good. Beautiful. Now we're stacking left over right shoulder. For 3, stay with your breath. You're doing great. Open your eyes. For 2, you're doing great. And 1, lower your left hand, step back, downward facing dog. Good, and then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. Look to your hand, step your left foot forward, right heel spins flat, aligning heel to heel. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Beautiful, relax the shoulders, relax the forehead. Good. So the beautiful thing about yoga is this is not a competition. This is just you, it's just you and you. Sorry. You're doing great. Every part of that back foot plugged to the earth. Relax the shoulders. Steady the breath, steady your gaze. Nice. Good. Prayer hands to the heart. Open up to warrior two, left hand forward, right hand back. Good. Relax the shoulders. Gaze beyond your left middle finger. Nice. Alignment is great. Knee directly over the ankle. Every part of the back foot plugged down. 2 more breaths. What's that?
My legs are shaking.
You're doing great. Left palm faces up. Right hand touches down. Reverse your warrior. Breathing into all areas of tightness and holding. Breathing into this entire region. Beautiful, Ash. Stay with your breath. Beautiful. And take that left hand down to the outside of your foot. Right hand to the sky. Stacking right over left. And there's modifications for everything. With this, you could always bring the back knee down. 2 more breaths.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. So long as you're still, yeah, there you go. Aligning your joints. Good. Release your right hand down. Nice. Sit back. Come to child's pose. Sit onto your heels. Beautiful. Breathing
This is my favorite one.
forehead to the earth. Good. So you could bring your knees apart and allow your chest to come center for deeper. Nice. Breathing deeply here for 3. And then usually in the beginning, we'll set some intentions while we're at child's pose for 2. And 1. Slide your palms in. Bring your chest up. Good. So now we're just going to come here. You can either sit on your heels or sit in between your heels.
Which one's the modified version of this?
So this one we could either come back. So you could either, so there's different, I can't really hold this. There's different variations. You could stay here, just walk back as far as you can. So if you have bad knees, this is this is where you want to stop. Some people could come down into their forearms and then others come all the way down. So this is a great opener for if you have tight quads. Yeah. And then you could just stay here and allow the head to fall back, breathing into all areas of tightness. The reason why I want to do this one is because I know you work out a lot, right?
I'm trying to work
Well, I mean, you seem fit, yeah. So this is great, especially for runners.
Yeah, I know,
This should feel
needed to do this today.
Yeah.
This is like,
good. So we just try to keep the knees as close together as we can. Oh, you can come all the way back.
I thought my knees were bad, but I guess they're not that bad.
Well, it's also because a lot of times when people have bad knees, it's because it's so tight, especially in the T-band. So when you're stretching out this, then it'll help with your sorry, I get distracted trying to hold this thing. Okay, so good. And then to come out, it's always just as important how you get out of a pose of how you is going in. You're like, how am I going to get out of this? So slowly, step by step. So we're going to come here. Reach your hands forward. Come up to your elbows one by one. Slowly come to your palms and make your way all the way up. Good. Yeah. And another good one that's good for opening up the hips. So we're going to do a lot. This is more of like hip openers, heart openers. A lot of times people will just see, like the wheel when people go up on a wheel. And for most people, like, okay, that's just like not practical for me. So other things you could do are something like camel. So bring your knees hip distance apart. Again, different variations. You could stay here by just bringing your hands to the small of your back, palms, fingers facing down. Good. Shoulders roll back, chest is lifted. Press your hips forward, chest to the sky, head falls back. You could keep it here. Or if you want to take it further, tuck your toes and hold on to your heels. Continue to feel the hips reach forward, chest up, head falls back. If you want to take it even deeper, point your toes so that you're coming deeper down. So it's up to you if you want to top of, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Good. This is beautiful. Hips reaching forward, chest reaching high, releasing the head back, breathing into areas of tightness and holding. Beautiful for 3. For 2, stay with your breath and slowly come out of it. Bring your hands back. There you go. Slowly come up. Nice. Now make your way back. Sit back and make your way to child's pose. Forehead and palms to the earth. Taking a counter pose. So every time we like the balance of doing a counter pose. So if we're going to do an opener, we always want to complete it with going into the opposite direction. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. Nice. Slide your palms in, and maybe we'll just close with doing a little twisters. So this is great for many things, but one of the main things for me is for digestion. Like if I kind of have like a stomach issue or feeling bloated or whatever, usually I do.
if women are on their
Yeah, like on their cycle. Yeah, but more. I mean, yeah, for our reproductive system, but more so like if you're having digestive issues. Yeah, yeah, like bloating in that way. Like if you're experiencing, right? But of course, it's helpful for many other things. So we could do some twists, just simple twists. Again, this is like especially for those who are at their desk and just want to like learn some things that where you don't have to like roll out your mat and come out to the beach or whatever, but just in the office. So some things we could do, or if you're sitting like, I mean, even if you're just sitting like regular, you could stay like that, but I'm going to show the different variations. Or even if you're sitting on your chair on your heels, we could inhale our palms up. Oh yeah, I just can't hold it. And then exhale, bring both hands to the right side. So take your left hand to your right knee. Lengthen your spine, inhale, exhale, twist. Look back behind your right shoulder for 3. Nice. For 2. And 1. Good. Come center, reach the hands high, inhale. Exhale, hands over to your left. Right hand to the outside of your left. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Look back behind your left shoulder for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, reach the hands high. Good. Exhale. Same. Now take it a little deeper. Try to twist a little deeper with each exhale, with each round. 2 more breaths. With each exhale, taking it for a deeper twist. And last one to the left. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, reach over, gaze back behind your left shoulder for 3. For 2, extending further back with each exhale. And inhale, reach up. Baby back bend, exhale, prayer hands to the heart center. And you hear namaste a lot, which is basically the light, the teacher within me, bows to the light and teacher within you. Namaste.
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 Alrighty. Well, thank you, Claire. I feel like I'm ready for the day now, and I can say that with 100% honesty.
Good.
I feel really good. I think I needed that for today.
Awesome.
Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank all of you guys for joining us. Thank you for starting your day the KUAM way.